Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another Captain Kokomo video. I am Captain Kokomo, and today we are talking about schoolyard bullies. These are the bullies that have made their way through preschool and daycare and learned what bullying feels like, and they love it. These are the kids whose home lives have not improved, and they've taken this next step to making themselves feel better. Today, this video is dealing with the next evolution of bullies. These are the school-aged bullies. This particular breed of bully has found their niche, and they are starting to enjoy what they do. These are the kids that have a plethora of reasons behind what they do and why they do it. Most common of these reasons is usually because they still have a crappy home life. Sometimes you just need to help the bully before they'll stop. That's another video. Other reasons why they do the things they do could be extremely low self-esteem, not having supportive people around them, or they could be struggling in school. They might not understand the things that you understand in school, so they lash out in different ways. I can go furthermore into these reasons why the bullies do the things they do. If you want to see another video on that, just let me know in the comments below. But yeah, needless to say, there are many studies that are done about why bullies do the things they do. The reason why that bullies do what they do has nothing to do with you, believe it or not. How you dress, how you walk, what you look like, who you talk to, or what you say. Or even if you're interested in the Irish women's badminton teams, or whatever it is you're interested in, it's not your fault that the bully has this mentality. Now, this may be a little counterintuitive to those of you who have experienced bullying, and to a certain degree, I don't agree with what these studies have found, where they say that the bullies, what you do doesn't impact the bullies bullying you at all. I mean, I believe that if you are standing out in a crowd because you want to embrace your own style, when everyone else is wearing jeans and a shirt with some normal looking shoes and a normal hoodie on, and you're standing there in what could be described as a superhero's costume, guess who that bully who just had a bad day is gonna start looking at for its next target? See what I mean? Alright, if you have the guts to wear that kind of a costume or clothing or makeup or style, whatever it is that you're doing, I sincerely hope that you have the confidence to wear that with the utmost pride. Do not let anyone tear you down if that's what your style is. If you are confident with that, I honestly hope that you will not let anyone tell you that that's silly, you shouldn't be wearing that. Because we should not have to hide who we are. So like I said, I think you should be able to wear what you want and feel great doing it. Don't ever extinguish who you are for fear of the attention that you don't deserve. Enhance who you want to be through the expression of who you are. If you can understand those, I'm surprised because I just came up with those while writing the script for this. By the way, I am reading off a script because I tend to ramble and I don't get things out the way that I want to get them out. Even now, I'm struggling to get all my thoughts out because I want to add things. Because I've got all these experience that I want to add. But anyway, that's beside the point. Moving on. Are you understanding what I'm getting at by saying don't stand out so the bully won't target you? There are two sides to this little coin. First of all, you can't stop the bully being the bully. I mean, that's on him. He's making those life choices to be the bully. That's totally out of your control. But on the other side of it, you can have some control about who the bully targets. So don't stand out like a sore thumb. Are you understanding that part of it? Because I don't want people coming at me in the comments saying that I'm being too close-minded, you shouldn't have to hide, blah blah blah, all that sort of things. This is just my experience. If you know someone will be thrown off guard by something that you say, or something that you wear, or something you do, rule one of being a target is avoid the bully. That's simple. You don't be where the bully's going to be if you're going to be engaging in that kind of activity or wearing the things that are going to specifically trigger the bully. Failing this, the second step 2 is always going to be try and tone down your eccentricities. I mean, you can still express yourself and not have to go all out. You can add a little sense of style to whatever your outfit may be. If you're not confident to back it up, just add a little bit of style to it so the bully may not notice you. I mean, this isn't ideal because hiding yourself out of fear is exactly what these little terrorists want. And don't misunderstand, they are terrorists in every sense of the word. They are trying to instill fear in you and control you. That's what terrorists do. Now, if step 1 and step 2 are simply not an option, then step 3 would be where you take action into your own hands. This would be where you start getting proactive about your own mental well-being and safety. I mean, do you really want to sit there in your own little shell while somebody dictates how your life is going to be, controls what you're going to do with your life? Is that what you really want? I mean, I doubt it, because you clicked on this video to try and get help with bullying and self-confidence. This is not why you're here. You're not going to sit back and take everything that the bully throws at your face, are you? I mean, in an ideal situation, I'd like to see everyone go straight to step 3 and be proactive about a bully in their vicinity, even if that bully is just making them feel uncomfortable. You don't have to be violent or outspoken about it. You can just simply say to the potential bully, say, look, what you're saying, it's making me uncomfortable. You're not cool. You need to stop. Or however you want to word it, just take the bully before he turns into a monster. And for most people, I mean, everyone else that can't go to step 3, I mean, one does not simply walk into Mordor, if you know what I mean. There is some people that will not understand that you can't. Some of us have, at one stage or another, have not had that confidence to confront a bully, even if it is in the most simplest of ways, saying, hey, please calm it down, or please can you not say that. We don't have that confidence. We are still struggling with ourselves. We are still struggling with what we see in the mirror every day, so we can't move straight to step 3. But that's why you need more time. You need to find friends. This is all part of step 3. You find friends, you tell a teacher, you rely on your family. Hell, even if you make friends with a kid in an older grade at school, just so this bully doesn't come and harass you as often, or you can have some help there if you need it. This is all part of step 3, being proactive about this bully. Now, when I say be proactive about the bully, I'm not talking about taking on the bully physically. Well, not yet. Like I said, the first part of step 3 is to seek out help from a teacher, some friends, some kids in an older grade. Supportive parents are always a great help. Some can make things worse without meaning to, because they love you that much. They want you to be happy. I mean, think of it as a lion protecting their cubs. Supportive and loving families are exactly like that. They will tear the throats out of anyone that will hurt you. And that might not be such a great thing, because the bully will then tease you about your family or your mother fighting your fights for you. This is why I would leave the supportive family for when you need them after the confrontation. I mean, there is a saying that I learned long after the bullies had all grown up and gone and I'd gotten over my depression. Simple saying goes, don't feed the trolls, because if you do, it means they win. If you don't understand what that means, it means if you are confronted with a troll or a bully, if you start playing their game by abusing them, trying to make them feel little, they've dragged you down to their level. That's not where you want to be. You're bigger than that, you're better than that, you're stronger than that. I mean, if you start arguing with a bully, that means you're starting to show your emotions, you're starting to show how much they are affecting you, and that is like blood in the water. Don't be surprised if other bullies start taking jabs at you. Even when that initial incident is over, they will see you wounded and they will start taking jabs at you too. So never lower yourself down to a bully's level. Always carry yourself with confidence. Now, speaking of confidence, this is where I guess the real meat of step 3 is. This is where the really hard part is, and that is showing yours. Show your confidence. Show your strength. When you get confronted by a bully, stay strong, stay firm, and above all, stay calm. Because this is usually where 90% of bullying cases stop. If you manage to show strength to the point where the bully doesn't see you as a target anymore, they can see that you're not going to, they can't affect you anymore, well, guess what? You've just taken a huge step towards being bully proof. I mean, that is half the battle right there. Having the confidence to beat your first bully without it resorting to violence, you are pretty much there. And now that you have that confidence, it's up to you to keep that confidence. Wear that like a badge. Walk around with your shoulders back, your chin high. Keep polishing that badge of confidence. Make it stronger. Because it's going to get a workout. Just because you beat that one bully doesn't mean the next one's going to see that badge and think, okay, I'm going to leave him alone. No, the next bully doesn't know that you've already beaten one bully. They're going to keep on trying their luck. They're going to keep on harassing you. And it's up to you to keep on giving that shield a workout. Give your confidence a workout every time you come across a bully. Now you're well on your way to being bully proof. Now, not every encounter will end like that. There are some bullies whose lives are so crappy that in one way or another, they have to try and tear you down any way they can. If it's not the easy emotional and mental demoralization that the bullies rely on, they start to get physical. There are some bullies that think it's their right to physically abuse you. I've been a target of it. It's not a fun place to be. To these bullies, I can suggest running away and giving them the thrill of the chase and the hunt that they want, or you can turn around, become an angry dog that has been abused for the last time, providing that you have spoken to all of the teachers and friends and gotten all the help you can first, and start standing your ground. I'm not suggesting you provoke the fight. I'm suggesting that you stop becoming their plaything. You never provoke a physical situation. You never start yelling abuse at the bully. You never start telling them how much you're going to beat them up, because they will love every second of it. And when it comes time for the aftermath, you will get in trouble for provoking. You will be just as culpable. So you stay calm. When the adrenaline is pumping through your veins, staying calm is not the easiest option. But don't stand there pumping yourself up and flexing. You'll look like a fool for a start, and let them make the first move. Let them throw that first punch, because that will be the biggest mistake that they made. I won't tell you how to fight. This is where my advice stops, because I'm not going to encourage physical violence. I'm not going to encourage fighting. I'm going to encourage you to learn to defend yourself. I'm going to encourage you to use that self-defense only when you need it, but definitely learn to defend yourself. I mean, I remember the first time, one of the first times that I got into an actual real fight. It was at my primary school. I kept on hearing rumors from all of the other bullies around that this one guy was going to beat me up at lunchtime. He was going to get yourself prepared because he's coming for you. He's going to beat you up. He's going to punch you. So I waited. I confronted him. I didn't avoid him. I went to the fight because that's what I thought I should do. But they were just waiting there for a show that just gave them all entertainment. But anyway, I let him throw the first punch, and then I remember nerd raging out, picking this guy up and throwing him into a recycling bin. I can't remember what it was. I think it was a paper recycling bin. There was a big opening in the front of it. It was like a big sack or something suspended on hooks. And I picked him up and pretty much shoved him into that. I didn't punch him. I didn't throw any punches. I didn't get physically violent. But that's when I called the teacher, because I was sporting a fat lip. And so moral of the story is, he got suspended and I got moved to another class where that kid wasn't. So do not throw the first punch. But anyway, these are some of my stories. This is my experience with schoolyard bullies, and this can be extended to high school as well. I mean, this is just school bullies in general. If you've got any other experiences, anything else that you know could help anyone, please leave a comment down below. Leave a story in my Discord channel, on my Twitter. Reach out and share your experiences to help us all beat the bullies without violence. So guys, if you have found any value out of this video at all, please hit the thumbs up button, please hit the subscribe button, and please share this video around to anyone that could get any benefit out of this at all. So guys, thank you for joining me. I appreciate every single one of you that watched this. I appreciate every single thumbs up. And please reach out and help those who need the help. Thank you for joining me. I have been Captain Kokomo, and I will see you in the next one.